Long before gods ruled from Olympus, there was chaos. And from that chaos rose the Titans, beings of unimaginable strength and power. Among them stood Atlas, proud, fierce, unyielding, the one whose name would echo through eternity. Atlas was not born a villain. He was a warrior, a leader. He fought alongside his Titan brothers in a war that shook the heavens, the Titanomachy. It was not a fight for greed, but for freedom. A war against the rising gods who sought to rule everything. But when the dust settled, the Titans fell. Zeus stood victorious, and for Atlas, the punishment was far worse than death. He was condemned to stand at the edge of the world, to carry the heavens on his shoulders for all eternity. Not for a day, not for a century, but forever. Imagine the silence around him. No sound but the wind, no comfort but the crushing weight above. No end, no rest, only burden. Yet he did not kneel. He did not scream. He simply stood. And in that silence Atlas became more than a Titan. He became a symbol of endurance, of strength, of unbreakable will. Every moment we suffer, every time we feel crushed by life's weight, we live our own version of Atlas's story. The sky we hold might not be made of stars, but it's made of responsibilities, expectations, fears, and dreams. Still we carry it, because someone has to. Atlas didn't choose his burden. Neither do we. But choice isn't what defines strength. Endurance does. When the gods punished him, they thought they broke him. But they created something immortal. They created the idea that no weight, no matter how heavy, can destroy the one who refuses to fall. People often mistake Atlas as someone who carried the world. But that's not true. He carried the sky. The heavens themselves rested on his back. And that's what makes his story greater. He didn't just hold the world. He held everything above it. There's a lesson buried deep in his myth. You don't always get to put your burdens down, but you can turn them into purpose. The same force that tries to crush you can shape you. The weight that bends your spine can build your strength. Atlas never begged the gods for mercy. He never pleaded for freedom. He carried his punishment with the dignity of a king and the silence of a storm. And that silence became his roar. Centuries passed. Empires rose and fell. But the name Atlas, it never faded. Because deep inside every human who has ever struggled carries a part of him. When life becomes unbearable, when you feel like you can't take another step, remember the Titan. He's still standing. So can you. You were never meant to live without weight. You were meant to rise beneath it. That's how greatness is forged. So lift your sky no matter how heavy it gets. Face the storm, carry your heavens. And when the world asks you, how you're still standing. You'll smile and say, I am Atlas.